Withers is facing some serious grape allegations. Leftist political commentator Dean Withers is facing some serious grape and SA allegations. And I just want to note, apparently it's all been debunked. So apparently there were photos used of a real 13-year-old minor. The minor has also spoke out and said, hey, that these photos that these people are using to accuse Dean Withers, these are fake. So it does seem that the allegations are false. And on top of that, I absolutely condemn any person who would not only bring real life images of a minor and using the likeness and image of real life 13-year-old to make false accusations and false claims against someone is absolutely disgusting. And I think everyone can agree to that, left or right. But here's the most ironic and comical part. Forever now, Dean Withers and people on the left have forever been saying we should believe all victims. Believe all victims with zero evidence and zero proof. So, Mr. Dean Withers, why don't we believe all the victims in this case when you were accused? Forever, you and people like you have been claiming to believe all victims absent of evidence and proof. To these people, the only thing you need to justify your claim is to simply claim that someone did it. Now, I just want to make it clear, I have some empathy for Dean, but most of that empathy goes out the window because this worm, this slime ball, has been perpetuating for the longest time that Trump is a rapist with zero evidence or proof, as well as accusing other right-wingers and commentators of rape and sexually assaulting and all this other stuff. So forgive me if I feel, a tiny bit less empathetic towards slime balls and degenerate humans like this who do the same shit to other people, and then when it happens to them, it's a big deal. As soon as it happens to them, it's, oh, all MAGA people are just evil and awful. How could they be peddling this thing with zero evidence and zero proof? You mean just like Donald Trump? You mean how there's zero evidence of Donald Trump as well as these other commentators that you and the left-wingers like to accuse of? You guys try to assassinate the character when you guys aren't outright trying to assassinate us. And by poisoning the well, making false allegations and false claims with zero evidence against right-wingers. So even though this is a false accusation, maybe this will bring some awareness and clarity to you, Dean. Maybe you'll stop accusing other people absent evidence just like they did to you. Because all of a sudden when it happens to you, it's, I'm gonna need some evidence. Don't believe all victims now. Absolute joke, you're a slime ball. I mean, just going down his Twitter feed, look at this. He raped a woman and boasted about sexually exploiting beauty pageant contestants. Again, there's no evidence or proof Trump ever actually raped a woman, nor is there any proof that he exploited any beauty pageant contestants. Look at this tweet by First Lady Melania Trump. And then Dean Withers replies, your rapist husband called for the execution of Democrats in Congress, which is not true, by the way. Again, no evidence that he's a rapist. Now, obviously, I'm not here to just defend every single thing that Trump does, but Trump was critiquing that military were told to ignore illegal orders. And Trump said that it was seditious behavior and it should be punishable by death. That is very much different rhetoric compared to calling for the execution of Democrats in Congress. Dean knows this. He's just a gutless slime ball. And we have Braylon Holland talking about, from where I'm standing, a 12-year-old girl can travel 2 hours, claim they're going to school, and instead get an abortion where a baby is viciously murdered. And then Dean, of course, here is saying, if your child is raped and impregnated, MAGA wants to force them to endure mental and physical torture that could kill them for 9 months. Oh, gee, could it kill them, Dean? I'm sorry. What does abortion do exactly? It kills a human, an innocent human being of our species? You don't care about human rights? These gutless weenies want to claim that they're righteous and fighting for human equality and human rights, yet they are in support of the greatest human rights violation of all time. 70 million babies aborted every year. So I have no sympathy for this weenie. Jack says there are abortion videos of babies screaming in pain and pulling away from the forceps as their skull is crushed. And then Dean says, no, Jack, no, there isn't. Yes, Dean, yes, there is. Do you not know what a third trimester abortion is? All this dude does is virtue signal, act like he's fighting for the rights of everyone, when him and all his degenerate policies that he supports of is just crushing and destroying America. We need to bring America back to its Christian foundation and make Christ, again, the center of of America. Make Christ the center of American culture once again. Only thing that could save this country is Jesus Christ at this point. And then we can just scroll down. Believe all victims, right? Seeing a lot of people shitting on Dean Withers for this, but as one of his victims, we need to understand that 30% of rapists were victims themselves. Dean needs a lifetime in jail and lots of therapy. Believe all women. Stop the cycle. Tectone, out of respect for Dean, we should believe all victims without evidence, and that is exactly what he tells us to do. Then we got little crybaby boy crashing out on stream and crying when someone hits him with a dose of reality.
Proven wrong, I do agree with you, but I'm just saying it hasn't been proven wrong.
I absolutely, okay.
To me,
So
it hasn't been proven wrong.
I proved it wrong by showing that the DMs were fake. Fuck you.
And listen, it can
No.
be fake.
Did I show? Shut up. Did I show that the DMs were fake?
Give me a little anxiety, Ken, all right?
Answer the question. Yes, I am. I am getting loud. I am getting upset. You are accusing a victim of domestic violence of raping somebody after I've proven that they're completely fake. All right, bro.
Right? You're a victim because you're on the receiving end. Yeah, keep running from the truth.
Why would you do this, Dave?
Listen, we can debate Trump right now if you want to.
Why would you do that? Why would you say that shit, bro?
Listen. Just go hit your anxiety pen and we can
Why
debate
would you
Trump.
say that?
You're getting...
They're trying their best, guys. They're trying their best, bro. They're really trying their best. Fuck.
Again, I hate to say it, but I don't have sympathy for someone who goes out of their way of accusing others of the same stuff he's accused of, absent evidence and proof. It's just a taste of his own medicine. You reap what you sow, Dean Withers. But I want to end it off by saying I do not condone false allegation towards anyone, and I don't condone whatsoever the death threats that he's getting because of these false allegations. That is not okay. It is not okay to make false allegations, but that's exactly the same thing that needs to apply to Dean Withers as well. But in all seriousness, until the accusations get like 120% proven, shadow beyond of a doubt, I think in the meantime, we should believe all victims. Go ahead and like this video, subscribe to the channel for more content just like this. And guys, Jesus Christ is King. Repent and believe in the gospel. There's still time. Come to Jesus Christ. Bye-bye.